After a year as the Grand Duke, the snake doesn't get to slow down. It gets to evolve. In 2026, your value deepens and your leadership sharpens. So 2026 is still an upgrade year. I'm Pauline Cheng, Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner. In this video, we will break down the stars inside the snake for 2026 and map out real strategic ways to use them. Because in my world, Chinese metaphysics is meant to empower, not to disempower. But before we shed old skin and slither into 2026, let's rewind. What exactly did 2025 bring? As the Grand Duke of 2025, well, you had leadership, visibility, had a few solid problem-solving stars in your corner, and you already know Grand Duke energy meant that the buck stops with you. So in 2026, has the buck moved on? Well, not quite. Okay, but don't worry, it's not a bad thing. In fact, it's a very good thing. Okay, first up, Clan House and Heavenly Officer. Clan House is a star of academic achievements. While certainly tied to academic achievements, literature and scholarly success in the traditional interpretation, it also creates a platform where you get to showcase your expertise and knowledge. Think of Clan House like your glory wall or your trophy cabinet at home, where you show tangible evidence of your accomplishments, which means that this star is highly supportive of amplifying credibility, thought leadership, personal branding, and specialized knowledge. In other words, in 2026, the snake has the opportunity to create platforms where you get to flex a little. Just don't use it for vanity scholarship where you collect certificates for the sake of collecting certificates. We all know people who do that, right? Collect certificates but they don't use. So the Clan House is actually perfect when it comes paired with the Heavenly Officer because, okay, classically this star brings promotion luck. Makes it especially powerful for career professionals. It's a star of authority. Together, Clan House and Heavenly Officer are about formal recognition. Great for career professionals. For business owners, it works a little different. You're already the boss, so what's there to promote? Okay, so in this case, Heavenly Officer enhances your personal reputation as a business person, okay, within your industry. So it positions you as a credible voice, a respected authority, a trusted expert. However, leaders need followers. And apparently, you got followers. The thriving star brings support from the people around you, your peers, your team, your network. Even better, thriving also hints at wealth opportunities that come through your connections, which means you gotta be out there working those connections, which means you need to be networking. Hey, don't shoot the messenger, okay? Now, let's zoom out. Okay? When you stack the Clan Hall, Heavenly Officer, and thriving together, you're on a serious upward trajectory, okay? And that's exactly what the surpassing path represents. In 2026, the snake is feeling a little atas. English translation, it's feeling a little elite. Okay, so surpassing path signifies a rise in social status, prestige, and recognition, or could just simply mean that you have the chance to make connections with people of a higher status than you. But with all this up energy comes a bit of a blowback, because the moment you shine, someone, somewhere, is gonna squint. So, career professionals watching this, you already know. With all this increased leadership comes the avalanche. Because let's face it, good work is always rewarded with more work. So enter the death god and the sickness star. Okay, this is literally, the death god is literally the hustle culture star. It dumps a heavy workload on your shoulders. You feel like there's never enough hours in the day. For even business owners aren't immune. You might catch yourself thinking, if I want to do this right, I have to do it myself. That is the death god talking. To mitigate, you gotta delegate. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that you must overwork to prove your value. And remember, Heavenly Officer leadership, it's not about doing everything yourself. It's about how well you can mobilize others towards your KPI. Because if you don't, sickness is waiting. This is the lowered immunity star, okay? Fatigue, fog, burnout, all those little health annoyances that build up when you keep pushing without rest. Don't work yourself sick, okay? It ain't worth it. Instead, use sickness as your early warning system. Make space for well-being before your body forces you to. Here's the thing, when your energy drops, that's when the people problem starts popping up. Solid killing, this is hostility and tension caused by Heavenly Officer charm, clash of egos, power plays. Imagine this, you got an up and coming executive rising the ranks, okay, bringing with them their own loyal crew. Okay, wouldn't the existing power structure feel threatened? Q, ego clashes, turf wars, power plays. And then, just when you think that it can't get more dramatic, in comes the broken star, all smug and gleeful. Communication breakdown, boycotts, ghosting, non-compliance, passive-aggressive sabotage. Is there a positive use of these negative stars? Any leader who can resolve these types of conflicts and gel broken teams together is a high-value asset. You can resolve this, you deserve some major bragging rights. So what can you do? Number one, of course, avoid the power plays if you can. Okay, focus on your own deliverables. Number two, document everything, protect your back. And number three, use the final positive star on your list. I saved the Heavenly Chef for last because it sits in a unique position. It enhances the good stars and it can soften the impact of the difficult ones. Now, traditionally, Heavenly Chef signifies the presence of good food. But more than that, it's about comfort, connection, and shared joy. Okay, and let's be real. Okay, I don't know where you're watching this, but here in Asia, food solves damn a lot of problems. Okay, sharing a meal can build relationships. So thriving, okay, can smooth over ruffled feathers. Okay, can even rekindle broken ties. Let me give you a real life example. For real. Okay, one of my Bazi clients struggled to fit into a new office. Everyone seemed cold and distant. That year, she had the Heavenly Chef in her month pillar. So I told her, you buy some cheap snacks. You leave them on your desk with a note that says, help yourself. Like a week or two later, her desk became the social hub of the office. Instant acceptance. That is the power of the Heavenly Chef in action. I buy your goodwill through your stomach. Okay, so the only drawback with this star is chances of putting on weight are pretty high, so enjoy, but go easy, okay? Remember, this is just one possible story arc. You might experience these stars differently depending on your unique circumstances. But if you'd like to learn how to use them strategically, I have an invitation for you. This is Hack My 2026 and is run by myself, Jonathan Lee of Ranergy, and Charmaine Ho. Okay, we pull together Bazi, Qi, Feng Shui, I Ching, and Tarot to help you create the year's plan that is with information that is derived from your own charts. Okay, so this is a 3.5-day online workshop. We meet on Zoom. It is very business and career focused. And yes, we have a 90-day replay available for you. Okay, all right, so if you're interested, scan the QR or hit the link in the description. Now, let's circle back and finish strong with the snake. Now, with the snake, if the snake is in your year pillar, that's your industry-facing pillar. So Clan Hall means you have the opportunity to platform your expertise, which means that something better be happening on your social media profile beyond food photos. Okay, you've also got Heavenly Officer, Thriving, and Surpassing Path backing you up. So the stars that boost credibility and influence. So this is also leadership energy. People are still also watching and listening, looking for someone to follow. So go ahead, claim your space, speak on that panel, start your podcast, let your name circulate in the right rooms. And to sweeten the deal, the Heavenly Chef Star says that there's a lot of good food out there in 2026, literally and metaphorically. So fast go and eat, okay? Use food to build 关系. Use food to build the bridge, to build networks. If the snake sits in your month, your business and career is where the action is in 2026 with the Clan House, Heavenly Officer, and Surpassing Path. This is a golden window to showcase your achievements. Whether you're a career professional or business owner, document your results, track your wins, make them visible. Apply for awards, yes, even the ones that require a submission fee. Get your name into the right circles, appear in the right features. No, it's not vanity PR, not if you are genuinely delivering value. This is about creating halo effects that help your business or career scale faster, make your credibility easy to recognize. But a word of caution, death, God, and sickness also here. Don't burn yourself out trying to chase every opportunity. Work smart, lead well, eat well. Okay, and finally, chill it with the office politics. Okay, turf wars and power plays might flare up, especially if you are rising. And if the snake is in the day, this affects you, your home, and your closest relationships. So first off, thriving here is about your personal support network. Personal this time. Okay, use it to strengthen existing to strengthen existing bonds or to broaden your personal network. How to do that? Easy. Use the Heavenly Chef. Of course, good food, shared dining experiences, parties. Okay, next, inner confidence equals outer credibility. So the Clan House is offering you a chance to showcase your personal expertise. So use that. How to use that, that's up to you. Okay, the only caution from this entire group is that don't get so caught up in the hustle culture that you neglect yourself and your love life. Time and energy management, or should I say time and energy distribution, is important to avoid the hostility or tension of the argument stars. Finally, the snake is in your hour pillar. 2026 shines a spotlight on your investments, staff, mindset, and for some of you, children or legacy. So one of the fastest ways to build instant credibility is to publish. With the Clan House, you can do that. Okay, because the Clan House is an intellectual flex. Whether it's a book, a guide, or even a signature framework, when your expertise becomes tangible, people start listening. They stop seeing you as just another service provider, just another business owner, just another career professional, and start seeing you as an authority. So Death God in this pillar shows up as a hyper ownership. That voice in your head that says, I'll just do it myself, easier that way. Okay, it's not wrong, but it's not scalable either. So since you have the thriving star, which means the presence of supportive staff, upskill them, train them, invest in them. Okay, so if you've enjoyed this sharing, here's how else we can work together. If you are interested to learn 八字, well then I have the 八字 blueprint course. It's a self-paced online course that is designed to create new other consultants. Number two, alternatively, you can book a 八字 consult, you, me, and your chart together, 90 minutes on Zoom. Right, this is a done-for-you solution. And finally, feng shui audits for homes and offices. If you are buying, renovating, or just want to activate the energy of your space, then this is what I also offer across Southeast Asia. Okay, so moving on. Before we end, let's take a quick peek at your animal sign buddies in 2026. Okay, the monkey, technically your frenemy, also on an upskilling arc this year. Plus, they are exploring new ideas, new horizons. So good potential to team up and grow together, especially if you're building something bold. The ox brings strong problem-solving abilities and strategic abilities to the table, as well as access to resources. Keep them close if you need help turning a messy plan into a workable one. And finally, the rooster, honestly, one of the power signs of 2026, full of entrepreneurial spark, crystal clarity, and a lot of nobleman stars. So if you've got the rooster in your circle, tap in. Okay, so if you're a snake surrounded by all these, then congrats, your crew is also stacked. Okay, and that's a wrap for the snake. I'm Pauline Cheng. It's been a joy walking this 2026 path with you. If you've got questions, drop them in the comments. I do read them. And hey, if you've enjoyed this sharing, then go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button, because the algorithm needs some love too, right? So from me to you, 恭喜發財。步步高升. May you rise higher and higher with every challenge you conquer. Until I see you the next time, you have a great day ahead.